I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. You can talk all you want. I'm just not going to listen to you. No, just go over there. Just go over there. I'm a handful because you just told a man to walk down a public sidewalk and keep moving. You need to get another job, tyrant. I'm going to go ahead and invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, my Fourth Amendment, my First Amendment right to film you. Are you blinding my camera?
I'm blinding your camera.
I mean, I know you want to see my hands. That's fine. I don't mind. You know, officer safety, right? Are you
willing to show your ID or no?
Come on, man. You going to hit me with that?
I'm just asking.
You're asking and not demanding, and I'm going to politely reject that. How about you go ahead and shut up and go on about your day? That's all right. You made the thumbnail. You're making the thumbnail. Good job. Go. Bye, bootlicker. Bye, bootlicker. I am doing my job. I am letting them do their job. I haven't said a word, so shut up. Respect your rights, respect my rights, and go on about your day. Can I assist you tonight, officer? Do you need some help? How about that? Public sidewalk, don't even talk to me. Do your job. I'm in the shade. Don't talk to me. I'm over 25 feet alone. Leave me alone. Unless you want to go on the local news like Fort Worth PD. Just leave me alone. Mind your business. Now that your scene's over, sir, I need your name and badge number. I'm not done. You are done. The scene's gone, sir. Okay, what I'm asking you. I'm asking you to identify yourself, sir. You gave me bad commands. Violated my First Amendment. Back off. Back off. And I am. He told me to go to the tree. I'm working on it. Back off. I'm complying. You need to listen to your sergeant and back off and de-escalate. De-escalate. And Sergeant, I want to file a complaint on that individual right there. I want my federal tax money back for that de-escalation training he didn't get. You should have done that before you got in my face, asshole. I don't know why you guys keep violating people's rights. Member of the press, but go ahead, get in my face next time. I already heard you. Why don't you just go ahead and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and go back over there. Top cop, cost tape. You want to ask what I'm feeling? Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're live and we got a Darren who wants to come bother me. Jeez, people can't just mind their own business. I'm not, sir. Not yet. And there we have another Karen that can't mind her business. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Someone who just couldn't mind her business. She has to come bother me and infringe on my constitutional rights to film in public. Hey, boss, can I get a supervisor? The only reason they're coming over here and harassing me and interfering with my duties and my protected rights is because I caught them slamming this guy to the ground. I never said a word to him. I know, I've got it on camera. Just have this guy walk away. I have not come any closer for 12 minutes. And until they slammed this guy to the ground, nobody said anything or came over and interfered with my First Amendment protected activity. Just call until you started threatening me with violence. You're threatening me with violence. And you're putting murder gloves on. Look at this, guys. They are murder gloves, sir. Murder gloves. First Amendment retaliation at this point. First Amendment retaliation. But this officer safety shit is getting a little old. Come on, Thor.
Respect your rights, respect my rights. Let's keep it civil, let's avoid the fights. Do your job, I'll do mine. On this public sidewalk, we'll both be fine. Respect your rights, respect my rights. Let's keep it civil, let's avoid the fights. You do your job, I'll do mine. On this public sidewalk, we'll both be fine.
All right, guys. If you guys heard that last 10 or 20 seconds, I'll let Brownie sing. He likes singing to that intro. So, Brownie, you like singing? Exactly. All right. Good boy. He's such a good voice. So anyways, I got a little show for you guys, but before we start, let's see, we got 16 people in here. We got Let's OTVO. Thank you for showing up as always. King Bluto's in the house. Brandy Sweeney, OTVO. Overturned Terry versus Ohio. Claudette. We got Rats to the Moon. Hopefully that's the right Rats to the Moon and not some fake. But I think it is the right Rats. Big Mike audits. Yeah, my federal tax money definitely went to his training that he failed to retain. And then we got, let's see, is that pretty much it? Okay, so pretty much got everybody in there. I don't know if you guys have seen this video. I want to, just in case you haven't, the description is in the link. I'm going to just show you the meat and potatoes that we're going to cover today. It's going to be first. Oh shit! Me hit the button. Hang on. Went too far back. Right here. First Amendment Protection Agency. Okay. The stream. I was going to put a video together. I said, nah, this would make a great live stream today. He's already had the opportunity to listen to the full 911 call, or I should say 911 call. The call made to the Ayers Police Department that unlawfully arrested him on Friday. That's the video he put out this morning, about 3 hours ago. I've had a chance to review it a couple times. I called in, and I'm going to play that call for you. But before we do all that, I want to show you the meat and potatoes for the reason for my call, trying to get more information and trying to make my petitions known to that police department on how bad they screwed up. So without further ado, let's roll that beautiful bean footage, BZ. So before we do, keep in mind this truck. Keep in mind this focus of this truck, because this truck right here has had no contact with First Amendment Protection Agency, and this is the fire starter, what causes everything to go downhill on this audit. Okay, so here we go. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Now, I'm going to pause it for a second. Actually, I'm going to take it back for a second here. Right here. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, or maybe you do know, Let's OTVO is not a small guy. I have met him in person. Okay. He's actually one of my close friends. And I will tell you right now, the dude is literally 6'6". As old as he is, he's still scary. Me being 5'9" and the big guy that I am. He could be very intimidating even at his age. Okay. So keep in mind, this guy is about 6'6". And First Amendment Protection Agency is about 5'10". Okay. So this guy has got double the size on him. And I just want to let you guys know, when someone slams their truck door and is aggressively walking, I don't care if he's 60 years old or 61 years old, which I think this guy was or something, wearing shorts in the snow, watch this aggressive demeanor and tell me you wouldn't be a little worried using one arm to hold the camera and the other arm trying to defend yourself. So with further ado, look at this big old Sasquatch approach First Amendment Protection Agency. B5 fun. Which beanstalk did you fall from? That guy's on a mission, man.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Reason for filming me, motherfucker. Get away from me. Get away from me, dude. Get away from me. Get the away from me. Yeah. Get away. Get away. Go. 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 Didn't think so. Didn't think so, buddy.
Okay. Now let me start that part of the video, okay, because I've got some questions for y'all. I want you guys to put a 1 in the comment section if you think First Amendment Protection Agency was in the right to protect himself with hitting the guy with pepper spray, not once, but twice in this entire encounter. Okay? Put a 2 if you think he was in the wrong and he attacked this old guy for no reason and that First Amendment Protection Agency was the aggressor. Put a 2 in the chat. But if you think First Amendment Protection Agency is completely innocent and all he did was defend himself, he didn't initiate a conversation with the guy, he didn't say anything to the guy literally drove in, parked his truck, stormed on a mission, and approached him. But if you think that First Amendment Protection Agency is in the right, put a 1 in the chat. And if you think he's in the wrong, put a 2 in the chat. So I want to see if we get ones and 2s. And put a 3 in the chat if you don't know. If you're not sure. But I want to see what you guys think before I go any further. 69 with a fine woman? Yeah, I get that. And see, Big Mike's been in that situation, so he understands. I've seen in one of his videos where they had two foreigners from a store, business owners, tried to attack him. So I know how he's going to rule. I've talked to him and you guys are going to hear my opinion on the phone call. But let me show you what went wrong for First Amendment Protection Agency. He made a few minor errors on some verbiage to the cops, but that's not the problem. The problem is with the cops, and you'll see that here in a second.
See ya. Adios. Hasta luego. Oh, let's see. It did the first time. You want to go for a second? Oh, no. There you go. You didn't tell me the first time. What stopped you? All right, Mr. Shorts. See you later, buddy.
So you guys already know how I feel about that, but since Joe Cool just came into the house, let's show him Joe, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but we want you to see if the auditor, First Amendment Protection Agency, is in the right for defending himself, or if he blatantly attacked an elderly man for no apparent reason. Here's the video clip. So put a 1 in the comment section if you think he was in the right. Put a 2 in the comment section if you think he was in the wrong. I'm going to play it just one more time for you guys before we go into when the cops show up. Cajun Randy in the house. What's going on, brother? Cajun Randy 214. He must be from the Dallas area. DFW, baby. Here you go. Here it comes. Over 100 feet away.
Reason for filming me, motherfucker. Get away from me. Get away from me, dude. Get away from me. Get the away from me. Yeah. Get away. Get away. Go. 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 Didn't think so. Didn't think so.
Now, like I said, Joe Cool, what do you think? 1, if the auditor was justified. 2, if you don't think he was justified. And then I'll go into what the cops did, and then I'll play my phone call to the sergeant this morning. The phone call was 17 minutes in its entirety. So I will be playing that here shortly. Dude. Joe, and I watched your video this morning, by the way, man. That was I loved how you spun all that around on them city people, by the way. So let me get into what the cops did. Sorry, I was responding to a message on YouTube. When you guys leave comments on my videos, I do try to respond back to every comment. So, Dove, it really wasn't clear cut for the cops. And this is where I'm going to show you. This is really insane. So the old man leaves and goes inside the store, right? And so this is where we're at. This guy gives him some hard time, but like I said, I want you guys to go watch the full video and give him the credit. But here's where the cops roll up. Code 3, by the way. Code 3.
They are coming. Lights and sirens from all the way over there. Heard them.
Dove, code 3 is lights and sirens. Code 3 is lights and sirens.
Let's see what's going on.
You going today, sir?
How's it going?
Sorry, I'm officer playing with the police department. What's going on?
Oh, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No, what's going on? Did dispatch not tell you what's going on, or?
So we got a call that somebody matching your description pepper sprayed an individual that is now inside there.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
Okay, so now here you go. We got a call that somebody fitting your description pepper sprayed somebody. Now, Joe Cool, okay? I'm only going to say this because A, I've met you and I know you. And 2, the last comment you just made right there in the chat, okay? And I'm going to put that on the screen. Now, I will tell you right now, how many times do you think a black man or a brown man has heard that exact freaking statement based on a description? Based on Terry v. Ohio, there must be reasonable, articulable suspicion of a specific crime. Now, right now, all they got was a call that somebody matching his description, not pointing him out, but matching his description, pepper sprayed somebody. Now, where's the complainant? Where's the victim? Where's the signs of the pepper spray? Where is, other than these 2 cops sitting here getting ready to do what they're getting ready to do? There has been no investigation. No investigation. Nothing to warrant a detainment or an arrest. So I just want to point that out. And I'll tell you right now, look, Joe Cool, I don't know if any of you guys have seen him on camera. I don't know how many of you have met him in person. But he is a black man who's not very black at all, okay? He's very light-skinned, okay? At least with my description, he's very light-skinned, okay? So the man, I guarantee you, anytime they use the word black, he's automatically 100% in the category. It doesn't matter if he's short, tall, heavy set, thin, old, young. He's just automatically profiled. That's it. He's got to be the guilty party because he barely fits the description. But nobody's pointed him out. Nobody can articulate, other than him fitting that broad category of like 35% of America, that he's done anything wrong. And I mean, chubby white male, I've gotten that same description. Guess what? How many chubby white males are walking around? A lot. So just because of description, that's how people get swatted. That's how people get hurt with no investigation being done. So I just want to point that out because this shit pisses me off. Yeah, that's right. You know what? I forgot, Joe. You are still light. You do fit in that brown category too. I do forget that. But you're not short enough, Joe. Brown men are usually really short. You're a pretty tall dude. What's going on, Tim Woody? So let's watch how this goes south from here.
I have no idea. I didn't hear the phone call. I have no idea.
Okay. Do you pepper spray somebody?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. You turn around, put your hands behind your back. Okay, you're being detained.
Yep, you got it. Yep.
Murph, can you take that? He's going to hold that for you so you don't have to put it in the snow, okay?
Yeah,
I don't want you to damage
you
anything.
got it. Yep.
Right? Appreciate you being cooperative.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Now, appreciate you being cooperative. He's just being detained. They've talked to no victim, no complainant, no witnesses, no video surveillance, just a man fitting a general description on a public sidewalk, and now he's in handcuffs, being detained and illegally searched. Hey, dude, even Joe Cool says it right there. Right there. I mean, dude, shit, I don't think I even went into handcuffs that fast.
So you just go on hearsay, or is that what you guys usually do around here? Or?
So we had a report of an assault.
Yep.
And somebody.
Yep.
They were standing out here doing exactly what you said they were doing.
Wait, hold on. You want to just?
We're just detaining you. You're not under arrest.
No. Yeah.
All right.
I just want to know.
You just have to figure out what's
going
going on. Okay. So we have a report that you assaulted somebody with pepper spray. Okay.
Now let me tell you guys this: the legal definition of detainment. Okay, that means you're not allowed to go. But the minute you are put into handcuffs and you are not free to go anywhere because it restricts your movement, is the legal definition of an arrest. Okay? Just so you guys know that. Anytime you're put in handcuffs, you let them know why are you being under arrest, and you make sure you ask that question and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. A custodial arrest, which is what they want to call it, because the minute you're in their custody, which is in handcuffs, it's an arrest. Okay? So you guys just remember that. Don't ever believe that bullshit about detainment. Detainment means I'm standing there and you're not gonna like go into my pockets and you're gonna put me in handcuffs and lock me down back to the police car. The fact that they're going in his pockets and the cuffs are on him, they're going into his pockets. That's an arrest.
So obviously that's a very serious accusation.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
I would probably be a little foolish for me to just let you have freedom of movement, to be able to reach wherever you want, and possibly assault me or somebody else.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So right now you're just being detained.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna walk over to my vehicle. We're gonna get out of the roadway so you can get
You guys got body cams on? No, we're actually in the customer evaluation process.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys just heard that, but he said, do you have body cameras? They said, no, we're in the process of getting body cameras. Now, on my phone call, I'm going to play for you after this video is done playing with the cop interaction. You're going to hear me ask that question or say and address that issue on the phone call. So I made this phone call a few hours ago. I think I made it around like 9:30, 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So I made this a few hours ago.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Officer Jared Swain, badge number 10. This is Officer Murphy, badge number 14.
Number 14. Yeah.
you have any weapons on you besides pepper spray?
No.
Okay. Do me a favor. Can you separate your feet?
Yeah.
Turn your toes out to one side. Okay. Lean forward at the waist. Thank you, sir.
Can you just record for safety? Is that possible?
Where's the pepper spray?
No.
At? Where's pepper spray at? Responsible water. Yep.
Okay, so now I want to point something out. Now, he just did an over-the-close pat-down, which is what you're allowed to do in a detainment, right? Why is he going in his pockets and asking where the pepper spray is? Wasn't he supposed to get the pepper spray to have reason to arrest him before putting him in handcuffs? Ooh, 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 ooh. So the cop went by hearsay, not even a hunch, which is less than a hunch. Jeff hates pigs. Ian Coat Dog in the house. What's going on, guys? Y'all are going to have to go play this back. The fact that I'm 26 minutes in, I'm not going to do the whole presentation over, but you are catching me almost midway through. So going to have to play it back the last 10 minutes, guys. Nice shot of the cop getting the other cop's butt with FAPA's camera. But yet he wouldn't put the camera on FAPA, but he didn't shut it off. So it's kind of weird.
So is there a reason you don't want to record? Like, I know you guys' department doesn't have body cams, that's fine. But
Yeah, it's still audio recording.
I know,
I'm not.
He's
I'm
gonna
not
focus
on
on
what's happening here.
against, like, visual recording too, or is
No.
No,
Actually,
but-
they have cameras right over here engaged too.
Oh, sweet.
So
it
we
shouldn't-
are on
so it
camera
shouldn't be
at
a
some
problem
point.
then, right? It shouldn't be a
Right.
problem then,
Well,
right?
he's gonna focus on what we're doing here
Right.
instead of focusing on video and getting a good
Sweet.
shot for you. Okay, it still is recording though.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, no problem. All right.
Pepper spray is on the left.
Yeah, I already got it.
942 to 3235.
Go one.
So you're-
7 full.
We'll get there.
32 feet advised, A1 en route to stage. Proceed.
Any friends here with you? Anybody else?
No.
What's your name?
I'm not gonna answer any
Okay.
questions. Okay.
All right. Ref, do you unlock?
I'll tell you right now, in my eyes, that old man deserves what I like to call the 1A sauce. Not the A1 sauce, but the 1A sauce. That's what he got, was the 1A sauce. FAPA's got his own brand of 1A sauce, and that's what that man ate for breakfast that day. It's the 1A sauce.
I appreciate you being cooperative. You've been cool with us. We'll be cool with you.
Look at that nasty thin blue line on that car.
I know right now. Okay. Sure, take your hood off. Anything else on you? Any weapons? Anything like that?
Hey, so can I,
You're gonna stay with him.
again, what's the reason that I'm being detained?
Okay, you've been accused of assaulting somebody with pepper spray.
I'm
Okay?
being accused of assaulting somebody with pepper spray.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So right now you're being detained while we verify that accusation.
Yep.
We're gonna get a pattern of facts here. See
Cool.
what actually took place.
Cool. Do you
and
want me to stop the recording and then show you the recording to show you what happened on my phone? That would be evidence enough to show exactly what's going on here, right?
How about you stop that now?
Okay, we'll be right back.
I'm gonna go
guys.
in and
We'll be right back.
So as you guys can see, obviously, I was not able to get right.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, guys, if you want to watch the full video in its entirety and what he had to say afterwards, the link is in the description. You go right over to his channel. Go watch the video. It's the last one he put out this morning. I want to make sure, since it's a fresh video, that you guys go over there, give him the click, give him the like, give him the watch time. Drop a few comments, let him know that BZ Watchdog sent you over there, so that way he knows you came from my channel to watch the video or to give me credit for sending you over there to watch his video. And if one of my guys, actually I can do it right here. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, man. There we go. I'm going to put the link right here. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, get over there, hit that subscribe button, tell him that BZ Watchdog sent you. That way he knows I sent you over there. We all help each other out in this, but it's also nice to know where the subs are coming from. Kind of a way to track who's watching who. He's got 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. So he's got 3 charges. And he was let out on a PR bond. But make sure you go watch the video. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play my call to the sergeant who this morning had just come in, started looking at everything because his job is to follow up, investigate, and figure out what the hell happened on Friday since they don't have body cameras. Because they have to get everything ready for the DA. But this is the phone call that I made this morning. So I'm going to play that right now without further ado. And I'm going to take myself off the screen because it's me calling. So actually, I'm sorry. I'll keep myself on the screen.
You have reached the Ayer Police Department. This call is being recorded. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time. To leave an anonymous crime tip, dial 575. For the chief's office, press 1. For the detective bureau, press 2. For information on motor vehicle citations, parking tickets,
Flying grandpa in the house. But by the way, this is unedited. This is just raw audio call.
For a spell by name directory, press 6.
Please hold a moment. Hello, you've reached the voicemail box. I am out of the office. If your request is urgent, please call back and press 0 for dispatch, and they will direct your call accordingly. If this is not urgent, please leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please hold a moment.
Don't you guys know how much work I had to go through to get to somebody?
Yeah, Shirley Communication. This line's recorded. May I help you?
Yeah, is there a supervisor in for Ayer Police Department?
A supervisor? They could be. Hold on. There is one. I just want to make sure he's here in the station. One moment.
SW Observer in the house. Got my little persona going on. We do the FAPA. We can look like FAPA. There we go. Do the
Okay, he's at his
look.
desk. Well, I just wanted to make sure he was there.
What's his name before you transfer me, ma'am?
Oh, it's Sergeant Pearson.
Sergeant Pearson?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Hold on.
And here we go. Forensic code.
Sergeant Pearson, how can I help you?
Yeah, Sergeant Pearson, my name is BZ. I'm actually working on a story about an incident that happened on Friday with your police department.
Okay.
I guess you guys have a small department because it looks like the records I'm trying to request, it has to go through Chief GILL.
Not necessarily. Any records request will go through the records department. You can email or show up to the department Monday through Friday and request a particular record.
I'm calling from out of state. So I sent Chief GILL an email. I sent Chief GILL an email because that was I guess with your website, that's where it kind of directed me for records. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll forward them over. But I have a question. Sorry, are you the
Chief GILL is the keeper of the records?
Okay.
But anytime you want to request a record, that will go right through the records department. He doesn't necessarily have to be involved.
Right.
You just
Right. With state law, he'll forward them to whatever department needs to process them. But I already sent off an email to him. But I have another question. Are you the patrol sergeant?
I am for the day shift, yes.
Okay. And were you working Friday?
I was not.
Is it customary for you guys to arrest people and lie to them and saying they're detained without actually talking to a complainant and making sure you have an actual description or an actual confirmation of someone before you guys throw handcuffs on and without looking at any evidence, because I see this video online that happened Friday, and this man was approached in a very aggressive manner. I can hear the fear in the who you guys arrested's voice, and warned the gentleman several times to back away. When the bigger gentleman who decided to get aggressive and walk, I don't know, probably 40 yards away from his car towards this gentleman after being warned to back off, he got pepper sprayed once or twice, went inside and called, and now you guys are charging him with 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. Usually a victim usually doesn't get charged, so I'm trying, and I don't know what your self-defense laws are down there. I'm in Texas, where I'm in a stand your ground state, and anybody approaches you in a hostile demeanor, threatening you, you have by all means, obviously use of deadly force, depending on the level of aggression would matter, but any other means necessary to defend yourself would be justified here, especially if the victim had video evidence. So I'm trying to figure out how you guys made an unlawful arrest of this individual, and the officer told him that he could not unarrest him after looking at his footage. He was already under arrest. It was too late. Is it customary?
Is that on the video?
Yes, sir. Right before your officers turned off the camera.
I actually haven't seen the video yet.
Okay. I can direct you to where I just watched it.
Yeah, where's it at?
If you go to the channel on YouTube.
Yep. What's the channel? What's the name?
First Amendment Protection Agency.
Is it all one word? I'm sure.
You can space out the words. I just literally watched the channel because I was called on Friday after the victim was released on a PR bond.
Yep.
And I started sending out my records request for the 911 call, the police report.
Sure.
I wanted to do all my facts because I haven't ran my story yet, but I just got to look at the video because it was just released literally online probably about 30 minutes ago.
Right.
And there's already 4,000 people that have already watched it.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen it yet. I wasn't here on Friday, and I can tell you I just got in today.
Yes.
And I'm actually reviewing everything now, so I can't really intelligently comment on it. The case I haven't really reviewed it.
I get it.
I'm in the process doing it now. But certainly, I would say that I hold my office to the highest standard possible. And if there's issues, we'll deal with them. But I can't really say one way or the other.
I get it, Sergeant Pearson. I get it. And as a obviously under the First Amendment, I have my right to press, to investigate, and before I report the news, and I want to make sure I have all my facts. And two, also,
Absolutely.
the other reason for this call is this is making my petitions known to you about what I've seen and how many people have already seen it. I mean, the numbers just keep climbing every minute I'm sitting here talking to you. So
yeah, no doubt.
And it does not look good on the. My biggest thing about police accountability.
Just want to let you guys know his video has already got over 30,000 views that we know about because YouTube's a little delayed on the backside. So if I called this morning, 30 minutes later, they had 4,000 views, and now it's up over 30,000. Can you imagine the amount of phone calls that should be placed by now, and the phone calls that I'm going to ask you, if you want, to always make your petitions known. And in my description on this live stream, I've got the police department, the chief, the sergeant who I spoke to, the address and the phone number. So, and the link to the video and the link to First Amendment Protection Agency's page. So I'm just stating, make your petitions known.
Is them not actually investigating and actually doing. I mean, a Terry stop or a detainment is for you guys to investigate to see if there is probable cause to make a warrantless arrest. Am I not right about that statement? That the Terry stop is.
Yeah, I would agree that a Terry stop is usually that some evidence of unlawful design or somebody is armed and dangerous. That's the language of the statute.
And if the officers haven't gone inside to talk to the complainant and made the arrest outside without looking for the footage, to me that would be considered a unlawful detainment / arrest. There is no evidence to make that arrest. And then turning off the camera is a First Amendment. I don't even know why your officers don't have body cameras. I don't understand that.
Here it comes.
Well, we're actually testing them now.
Because those officers on camera said they don't have body cameras, and then when they were holding his camera, they held it towards the ground so they couldn't get his arrest on video. But I could still hear the audio of what the officers were saying. So your actual evidence, because I know you're probably looking at the store footage, I'm sure, right?
Should be, absolutely.
Now, I don't know if it covers all the way to the sidewalk, but in his video, you will see this gentleman.
I haven't seen it yet.
You will see this gentleman actually at the timestamp mark. I'll even give you a timestamp. Because I've got the video. The gentleman pulls in at 9 minutes and 12 seconds off the road for whatever reason, pulls into a parking spot, and literally just starts, I don't want to say charging, but this, I mean, when he slams his door and starts walking on the pavement around, he is on a mission, pissed off. You can tell by, I don't know why, but he came in from off the street, so there was no encounter, because you can see at the 9 minute and 40 second mark on this video,
9:40, yep.
that he's getting out, slamming the door.
Stuff you right.
He's storming with a purpose to walk down. Now, he's not looking at him. He's not screaming at him. But now he looks at him at the 9:50 mark. And you can hear the volume here. I'll turn it up for you.
Get away from him.
He says, "Why are you filming me, motherfucker?" Because the person that did the video edited out the F-bomb.
Okay.
And the gentleman starts to reach for him, and you can see the left hand trying to bat away his hand as he's coming closer. Now, the gentleman that's holding the camera is about 22 years old and probably roughly only about 5'6", weighing roughly about 120 to 150 pounds. So he's not a very big guy. This guy is about 6 foot and about 200 and I'd say 40 pounds, 50 pounds, being aggressive, belligerent, swearing, aggressing, very hostile, and the cameraman only has one hand to defend himself with, so he did pull his pepper spray in self-defense. And you can hear the voice of warning him not to come any closer. I mean, there's all signs of aggression by the guy that claims to be the victim. And we see this a lot with exercising our rights. Somebody doesn't feel like they should be filmed for whatever reason, and they become the aggressor. And a lot of times the cops don't like cameras, and what do? They want to turn around and make the victim the aggressor. And the cameraman never said one word to this guy.
All right.
So it's not like
I need to watch the video.
Yes, sir. And I will tell you, you got the beginning timestamp. I've kind of, I've given you a brief scenario or perception of from what I see. And at the 16 or 17, I'm trying to give you the end so you don't have to watch the full, just where the encounter happened and the officers. It ends roughly at about the 17:24 mark, roughly 25 mark.
17:24.
Yeah, so where that beginning timestamp was when the gentleman rolled on property, and 17:27 or whatever it is when your officer turned the camera off.
Okay.
So I like I said, and I'd like to see the records. I'd like to listen to the 911 call to see if the caller lied, or if the caller was telling the truth. I'm sure he pretty much lied, but other than getting sprayed.
I don't know who actually the caller is, to be honest with you. It may have been a third-party call, but I don't know if the victim.
Whoa!
Something I'm still looking at.
Wait a second. Did he just admit it may have been a third-party call, which is even worse on hearsay? Third-party call? If a third-party call, the third party did not witness, which means that now it's even worse than hearsay. I just want to point that out. That was something I may have missed when I was on the phone, but now I'm hearing it now for the first time, playing it back, and I missed it because I could have capitalized on that statement. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I accidentally hit.
And literally just starts, I don't want to say 50 mark, and you can hear the voice, about 22 years old and probably the victim, the aggressor. I'd like to listen to the 911 call to see if the caller lied, or if the caller was telling the truth. I'm sure he pretty much lied, but other than getting
I don't
sprayed.
know who actually the caller is, to be honest with you. It may have been a third-party call. But I don't know if the victim called or not. That's something I'm still looking into. You literally get
Wow!
I get that, and I'm just, like I said, I'm addressing my concerns along with telling you what happened, because I get out there and I report on stories, and I get out there and film, and I've had no problems. I'm in Texas. Usually the officers here, we either have to get a supervisor involved to where they have to educate the officers, or the officers usually educate the people that call. It's something that we're having. Officers don't understand that there are 5 elements to the First Amendment, and I don't know if you know those 5 freedoms that are granted under the First Amendment, Sergeant Pearson. Do you know those 5 freedoms that are granted to the First Amendment?
the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment.
Yes, sir. There's
I'm
5.
Pretty familiar with I'm pretty familiar with the First Amendment and the restrictions on it. But, I think that you're correct in saying that a lot of people do not. And I also think that it's correct that a lot of people sometimes misinterpret a lot of what those things are, and I think you have to take every situation on a case-by-case basis, just apply those constitutional principles.
I know you say you know the First Amendment, but do you know those 5 freedoms granted to us under the First Amendment?
I'll circle back.
I'm asking you a question. And if you don't know,
I do.
If you don't know and you can't tell me them, I'll be more than happy to tell you what they are, just because I want to make sure that this doesn't happen with the Ayers Police Department again.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I appreciate you trying to educate me, but if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them if I can. But it sounds like I have some work to do on this case as well. So I'd like to get to that actually.
Yeah, it's already at 5,000 views. It's already at 5,000 views, Sergeant Pearson. You may want to watch this before it gets up to 100K, because this guy's channel usually gets up to 100,000 views on each video. So you're probably going to have more calls to follow after mine.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What was that last part?
I said after this video airs between today and over the weekend, you're probably going to have a good close to 5,000 or 6,000 phone calls to your department about this incident. So I'm probably one of the first ones that have probably reached out to try to get some facts before.
You are.
I'm just giving you the heads up.
Back to work today, so if anybody else called, I'm not aware of it yet.
Okay. Well, I'm just giving you the heads up because, like I said, this does not make your department look good. And like I said, I know I would rather have you go look at the facts than make an assumption. Yeah. So I'll let you get back to work. And
I appreciate it. What did you say your name was, sir, again? BZ.
BZ. I go by BZ. Yes, sir. I have a really
out there and keep doing the good work, because we all need to work together, I think.
I'm just trying to bridge the gap and put out, make sure that if officers need training, then let's get them some training, and not be so quick to use force. Let's use our investigative skills to find out the truth before we make a wrong decision and arrest the wrong person. And that's all I want. I'm tired of cops going hands-on because of their feelings, or they don't get all the information or the facts straight before they make a decision.
Well, you know what? I totally agree with you. I think officers should make decisions based on legal principle and necessity, not on emotion. 100% agree.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll let you get back to work. I know you've got some things to look at this video, so.
I certainly do.
I appreciate your time, sir. Sergeant Pearson.
Not a problem. You have a good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty now. Okay, so
Oh, shit. I muted my fucking mic. Thank you, Let's. Hold on. As Flying Grandpa said, let me go back because that was great. You missed it. In the words of Flying Grandpa, hey, you guys, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. I want my chitty poofs. My chitty poofs. Chitty poofs. Anyways, there's your South Park impersonation. That's all you get for the day on that impersonations. But back to Joe Cool. Well, I'm gonna comment on cops quick to hurt people with torture cut. Absolutely. But anyways, Joe Cool, Massachusetts, in the city or town of Ayer, Ayer. The description's on my live stream. I put all the contact information, everyone I spoke to, the chief of police, Brian C. in the house. So, dude, I'm telling you guys, I know there's 37 of you guys in here right now. There will be a ton of people watching this live stream later. For the people that have already come and gone, I hope that people will go down to my description where I have all the links in there. Make your phone calls, make your petitions known. Brandy Swaney said she's fixing to send an email out there, and I did forget to put the chief's email in there. But I did send off an email myself yesterday for a records request. So I do have that email handy that I'm going to throw in the description page. So I'm just trying to get back over there. My internet is running a little sluggish today. So hang on. Believe it or not, guys, people think that some of us just get out there and we just film randomly or part-time or I will tell you right now, I am out there filming anywhere from 2 to 3 days a week for 5 to 6 hours looking at locations and going to locations. I'm putting that comment right now. I'm putting the email in the description. Oops, I got to put it in the right page here. Shit, hit the wrong button. Pardon me. Hang on one second. So I spend 5 or 6 hours every time I go out. That's not counting the live streams you see when I'm out and about. I'm also watching videos to try to do things like this to where I can make phone calls, send emails, records requests on behalf of other people. I'm on phone calls with supporters who help me sometimes financially with things behind the scenes, like donors. Chuck P in the house. I'm also collaborating with other auditors and activists. I'm out live streaming, protest, cop watching whenever I can find it. Going to people's court hearings and trials whenever I can. I've made this when those trolls got me let go from Uber, this became full time. Instead of this being part time and doing this when I had time, I'm now making full time of it. Chuck P can tell you, Let's can tell you, I every week we sit and talk about some things for a couple of hours on some behind the scenes meetings. I'm always working on something. I'm either editing video, doing all this full time. I'm uploading stuff. I'm also working not just on YouTube, but I'm also working on my TikTok, my Facebook, all kinds of things. So it's sorry guys. I'm also over here commenting and replying to every comment that's being dropped on my YouTube channel and my TikTok. So if I look a little distracted, it's because I'm trying to reach out to everybody that reaches out. So somebody must have, I don't know what happened. They deleted their comment or whatever, but So you guys drop it in the sidebar. Let me know what you guys thought of this live stream, the phone calls, FAPA's video, and just give me some feedback, guys. What do you guys think? And if you haven't done so, I did drop a video on Friday that's gone viral on me. I've gotten since Friday morning, just so you guys know. Where's that video at? I've gone up since Friday morning. I've gone up over 200 subscribers, and on the owner threatens to hurt me on the 911 call has got over 11,000 views since Friday morning. So everyone that's gone and taken their time to watch that video, thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for commenting on that video. And if you haven't done so, please go do so. It'll help the algorithm and help to get that video out. The bigger this channel can get, the more I can get out there and bring you more fire content like I've been trying. I do have another video dropping tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. if you do not have a membership. What's up, little monkey? Thank you very much. I think I've actually seen your comments and I responded to you this morning, I believe. If you don't have, and do me a favor, guys, instead of super chats, okay, I do have a PayPal and a Cash App link. All that money goes directly to me, and then I take that money to the lawyer, okay, because I do need to raise some more money for that lawyer. YouTube does not take 40% of that income when you guys do that, okay? Now, if you guys only have means to doing super chats, instead of doing a super chat, please do me a favor. Gift a membership. Buy a membership of $4.99, okay? Everybody gets access at that tier, no matter what it says, early content to my videos being released early. That for that $4.99, you are getting early content. As soon as I get done editing it and uploading it to members only, you're getting access to it immediately. It could be 2 weeks before it's released to the public, but you get it the minute I upload it. Our guy 936, what's going on, buddy? You're a little late to the party today. Usually you're in here first, but not today. So, like I said, instead of super chats, guys, if you hit me with a PayPal, you hit me with a Cash App, you hit me with a Venmo, you hit me with a coffee, buymeacoffee.com, I still read out how much you donated to the chat. Like right there, Chevy just gifted 5 memberships. That's what I'd rather have than a super chat. With the membership, they only take 30% instead of 40%. And 5 of you just now got early access to my fire content before it goes public. So, Sin City Giggles, thank you. I haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you in a few other chats, but I really haven't seen you online in a while, and not in this channel. So, again, guys, if you guys are going to do the super chats, do the memberships and not super chats. I'll still read it out. Chevy gifted 5 memberships. So those who got those memberships, thank Chevy for it. I'm going to, people like Chevy, people like Let's OTVO, people like Brandy Swaney and Grateful Dabs and Peace Dynamo and Chuck P and everyone else that I may be forgetting that has donated. You guys keep me going, being able to go out there and film more content and trying to hold these cops accountable, finding these bad cops. That's what it's about. Wait till you see. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Share this tab. Manage videos. Okay, I just wanted, before I put my foot in my mouth, okay, I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see this on the screen. Hang on one second. Present. Stop. Let me remove that. Present. Share screen with you guys. Video details. Is this the one right here? All right. Okay, I don't want to I'm going to put that up there. Okay. This is in members only, but this video drops tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I am going to tell you right now, the cops did not show up on this audit. I didn't think they were coming. No one came out and spoke to me. But something told me to go back and get the 911 calls and the records for this. And I did, and I found something that the cops said that actually caused me to call internal affairs. And you will hear that long internal affairs call that is placed in this video. So this video goes from an audit to 3 phone calls, 2 911 calls, the call sheet, which is where I found the problem with the officer, and then the call to internal affairs. So that one is going to be a very big video, because what's in that thumbnail, there's a lot more to it. But yes, quote unquote, go bye-bye. It's exactly what was written on the call sheet, and you guys will see in that video what else he wrote. Make sure you guys get a membership. Watch this content early. If not, it'll drop tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. But for those of you who do want to get the memberships, I do want to show you this. Okay, let me go back here to video details. Let's make sure you guys can see it. Now, there's 3 videos on top of that one. Let me show you here. So this is the one dropping tomorrow. I have 3 more in members only already queued up and ready to drop on Friday, Monday, and Friday after tomorrow. So I got 4 videos ready to go. 1 tomorrow, 1 Friday, a 3rd one on Monday, and a 4th one on Friday. And I'm working on another one. I'm just waiting for the 911 calls to come back. And I also talked to FAPA. I did request his 911 call, his call sheet, and his police report. So we're waiting to get that back to see what the caller said, who the caller was, and what the cop said on the call sheet, and what they lied about on the police report. So FAPA did not reach out to me about that. I reached out to him. We talked about it. I told him a lot of times with the records, I find out lies upon lies upon lies, and which usually doesn't spark investigations, and people usually get in trouble and get fired over it. So if you guys have got any kind of videos, or you got anything that needs help with records or exposed, or you need phone calls made, please reach out by emailing me. Okay? I definitely will try to help you if I can. We'll work on it together. I'll put the information out. I've got a platform. I'll use it. I'll collab with other people, try to put that out. I've tried to help a few other people. But like I said, and Chevy, I do appreciate the 5 memberships. I kind of want to actually see Kansas City Accountability is live right now. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, he's just talking. I just So does anybody have any questions before I kill it? I just kind of wanted to do a quick one on here just so you guys can hear one of the phone calls I made, because this is not going to be good for Ayer Police Department. I'm also going to ask every single one of you to make your petitions known. Do me a favor. If you are going to call, make sure you record it. I record all my phone calls on this device. Now, between auditors, I don't record conversations. Brandy, the email address, I put it in the description. I gave you Chief Bill's email. It's underneath there. So all you have to do is click on this live stream, go right down there to the little edit section. Let me see if I can try to pull it up real quick right here since it's on the screen. If you go right here to, oops, hit the wrong button. Live. Click on the live. And right here I got, try to see if I can blow this up. Right there. There you go. On the screen. There's the information right there. Right there. Brandy Swaney right there on the screen. Ayers Police Department. It's actually Ayer Police Department. I don't know why I threw the S up there. I don't know why. I just assumed it was plural, I guess. Tyler Kafka. Appreciate you being a member. I know it was gifted, but guess what? Go check out all my fire content that's in memberships only. There's 4 videos that are there. One of them's getting dropped tomorrow publicly. But as soon as I am done editing, they're automatically uploaded. There's the phone number there. I got Sergeant Pearson, who I spoke to this morning. Make sure you always record your phone conversations. The address is there. You got the email to the chief. The chief's name is Brian Gill. I thought it was Bill Gill, but it's Brian Gill. Ayer Police Department. And let's do this real quick. I want to see. Now, what I would like you guys to do for me, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, but before anybody goes anywhere, if you guys can do me a favor, is go over to Kansas City Accountability. I'm going to drop the link. Okay? I want you guys to do me a favor and put in the comment section when you land inside his chat, put BZ Watchdog Raid. I wanted him to know that I sent you over and I rated his live stream just so that way he can either feel blessed, feel mad. I don't think he'll be mad because I'm sending people my way or his way. But do me a favor, drop over there, drop the link down below, go over to Kansas City Accountability, drop in BZ Watchdog Raid, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you all so very much. As Chili would say, later, Gators.